Hey everybody, welcome to The Obsession. It's the week before gun season here in southern Wisconsin.
And luckily we're tagged out.
We are, yeah, tagged out. I shot a nice 8-pointer you guys are going to see on the show, and
Then Bob Top's going to be coming up next. Big Bob Truck Stop Romeo.
oh yeah, he actually had rotator cuff surgery this year and finally got cleared about, I don't know, a week before he shoots this deer. He comes over, picks up the bow he had purchased earlier in the year. I set it up for him at 45 pounds, kind of put a good combination together for him with a fixed blade broadhead, and has an opportunity of this 11-pointer that comes in.
And then about a week later, we wrap it up with me for the last hunt, and I get an opportunity at a nice 8-pointer that I only had one picture of. Really, I didn't even know he existed until he walked into my life. So
Yeah, it was a foggy, rainy day.
Yep. Foggy, rainy day. I mean, you really couldn't hear much of anything. The deer you could barely hear walking, if that, but
Yeah.
it was a fun hunt.
So this is what we got going on with deer right now here in southern Wisconsin. Over the last, I'd say, week, it's been real slow.
Yep, it has been slow.
And the temperatures all of a sudden dropped way off. I mean, yesterday, I think the high was only maybe 20, 23, something like that.
It was probably closer up into the 30s. That night it got down to about 9 degrees. And I think the bucks have been kind of locked down here for the last couple of days.
Yeah. And the bigger deer are starting to move again now.
Yep.
So people would get opportunities. A few of our staff have taken deer. I'll show you guys some of the pictures. Unfortunately, they didn't get to get them on film. Something happened, or I don't know.
Happens every year. It's just part of the game. So
Yeah, especially when you're self-filming. We do a lot of self-filming,
Yes.
so it's hard to get the deer on film. So check these hunts out. Check these pictures out. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Appreciate all your guys' support. So thanks for watching The Obsession. We'll see you guys in another week, and we will be gun hunting next weekend.
gives us another opportunity to get out there.
Right. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in a week.
It's October 28th here in southern Wisconsin. Sun's just starting to break. We're gonna have a cloudy day, windy day, wind from the northwest at 13. That sets up pretty good for this tree stand we're in. On the oasis. You guys seen us hunted a couple times before. What we're hoping for is these deer will be cruising, checking these scrapes. One comes in that we think is decent, we're gonna take them. So we're gonna cut this intro short. Hopefully we'll get some deer in here shortly. Stick around.
Meh.
It is October 28th here in southern Wisconsin, and I had a buck I called a decent 8 come in. He's an 8 point, he's got a broken G1 on one side. Just a great big, nice 8, probably a 3-year-old. I don't know if I had a squirrel below me or what. He ended up walking up the trail I came in on. So I'm pretty sure he smelled something. These bucks have been up and moving pretty good the last few days. We got this big cold front right now. I'm pretty sure I made a good hit on him. He was quartering at me a little bit, so we're going to give him some time. I'm going to review the footage and see what we got going on. But he looks like a really nice buck. So stick around. Hopefully we'll be able to get a good recovery on him. Well, I just reviewed that footage. Shot looks pretty good. He's quartering at me straight through that front shoulder, quartering down through him. Height was good. Forward and back looked good to me. Just underneath the shoulder plate, right where I wanted to put it. So hopefully, at the bottom of this hill, we'll have the buck lane. He shouldn't have gone too far on that shot. It was about a 19-yard shot. So I am excited. A little nervous. My season is done, but I am excited. So I will be cameraman for anybody on the staff who needs camera guy now. I got a week's vacation, and yeah, I'm probably just gonna go out and film deer, get some footage. So that'll be cool. Stick around for the recovery. Hopefully we'll be laying right at the bottom of this hill. Should be about a 17-inch inside 8 point, 7 point, the broken G1 on one side. But we've been following this deer the last couple months. He moved in, so we got a bunch of pictures of him. So it'll make a great story for the show. Thanks for watching. What's going on, everybody? Blair Witch. I am down on the tree. We're heading over to where I shot that buck. Hoping for some good blood and a deer. So let's see what we got. Let's see where he was standing, where he turned. Oh yeah, here's my arrow. That looks good. I like that. So, clear pass through. Using that new Fletch knock. Black Eagle X Impacts again this year. You guys see me shoot this combination now for the last 3 years. And it seems to be very efficient. The bow I'm shooting right now, it's a Defcon M7. And it's only set at 58 pounds, but it's over 100% efficient. It carries 59.3
4 something like that foot-pounds of kinetic energy, which makes it over 100% efficiency at that poundage. So 410 grain arrow, and it's not fast, but the whole setup is quiet and great for shooting whitetails. So let's see if we can recover our deer quick. Hopefully he didn't go very far. I guess there is one advantage. He's actually following the trail I walked up on and the one I go out on. So it'd be nice if he was laying right down here. So as you guys can see, he's bleeding good. And so he is turning on into the thick stuff. I am going to get my wife, and she always likes to come out on the recovery. So he's gone. Eesh. Well, about 120 yards. So hopefully we can find him laying up here. I'm going to leave some of my gear here and go get her, and we will be back. So it is October 28th here in southern Wisconsin. You guys just seen me shoot that 8-pointer. He's actually come, I want to say, close to 150, 160 yards. I stopped here. You can see there's a mowed trail behind me. It's actually one of the trails that I have get in and out of this property. And the deer cut straight through right here. Lots of blood. Looks like lung blood, so we're going to stay on the trail. I got my wife behind the camera. She's wishing she wore jeans. So just watch out for these briars when we go in. I'm hoping he'll be laying up here fairly close. He's about 15 yards off the trail we were just on. Come on over here. I call the decent 8. He is a 16 or 17 inch 8-point dark rack. You guys can see he broke off his G1 on this side. He's a 3-year-old deer. Buck we have quite a bit of history with for this year. We've got him in velvet. He's actually trying to be a 9 here. But a great deer to take, good opportunity, and I am officially tagged out here in southern Wisconsin, which is exciting for me. So now I'm going to gut him right here, and we are going to drag him the 15 yards up to the trail to where he was. I didn't think he was going to go much further. You guys can see this is the entrance wound. Came out the backside right here off his off shoulder. So excellent. I am ecstatic. Thanks for watching The Obsession. We'll see you guys next week.
Go bed down in that thick stuff right there. I watched him. He come up down through here, and I didn't see him leave. Yes. What a way to go this year. It's October 29th. It's a Sunday night. I only got cleared to be able to come out and bow hunt here about 4 or 5 days ago. It's been a long summer. I ripped out a rotator cuff real bad at work on my shoulder, and so I wasn't able to turkey hunt this spring or shoot. So I got the clearance this past week. Got the old obsession. Carl saved me my Black Sabbath, the addiction. Put it together for me. We shot it this week. Got it all set up. And that's frickin' awesome. Really awesome. I mean, it wasn't a long, difficult shot, obviously, maybe 15 yards. But zipped right through him. Perfect right there. Deer fell over, so thanks to Carl. Yeah. That was awesome, dude. I don't know what kind of footage I got. I hope I got some footage of him coming in. But hopefully I think I got him going down. So let's go down and see him out of the tree. Obviously our deer is laying right over here. He only ran 10 yards, so we're going to go pick up the arrow here. And we'll see what we got. He looks like a decent buck. He's decent. Yeah, decent. So let's go check him out. Let's get the arrow. There's our lighted knock, and boy, I can see why he went down like he did. Exodus, carnivore black eagle arrow, very nice. And we'll follow the blood. Look at that. Holy moly. There he is. Nice looking buck. Nice looking buck. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 pointer. Yeah. Beautiful. Now we're gonna check out the entrance.
pretty heavy. I mean, he's not real wide, but this is definitely the buck that I seen go in that thicker stuff over there. So he obviously bedded down. So he got up and he walked right over to me. So let's take a look. Well, here we are. October 29th, Sunday night. I seen this buck earlier in the day. He had come through and he was kind of milling around and just taking his time and doing whatever. So I grunted at him and did some rattling, and I thought he had walked up and over, but I never did see him go up and out. So I said to myself, I wonder if he actually bedded in here. And I would say probably 20 to 6. I heard something, and lo and behold, the last place I'd seen him over here, he come walking out of there. So he actually did bed down. That took him about 5 or 10 minutes to walk over. He got up to about, I don't know, 15 yards, and right through the shoulder. He was kind of turning and walking away, so right through, must have went right through the heart, because there's just blood everywhere, and he only went 10 yards. And I'm pretty sure I got him on film standing there and then going down. So I'm very, very happy with this. Like I say, I've had a tough year. Blew out my shoulder at work, so I wasn't able to do any shooting. So all summer I got all tuned in. Got to thank Carl Bethke, Rush Outdoors, Obsession Bows, True Glow, Vortex. They all gave some great equipment. So Carl got me all set up. We did some shooting, and here's our reward. So like I say, he's not the biggest deer. He's an 11 pointer. He's a little heavy for this, and I'll take him. So great way to get out here in one weekend and take down a nice buck. So thanks again to everybody for all their help and support. We'll be coming at you during gun season.
Well, it's a drizzly morning here in southwest Wisconsin. The rut's winding up a little bit. I don't know. It hasn't been the best for me. I've seen plenty of deer, but not a lot of crazy activity, so we're going to see what happens. I'm going to stick it out here this morning in the drizzle and the rain and see what happens. Well, I just made a great shot on that buck. Unfortunately, he hasn't went down yet. I'm really not sure why, but we're gonna sneak out of here. I'm gonna give him quite a while. Probably come in later this afternoon and hope for the best.
Well, we came back in here. I brought Robert and his tracking dog Jaeger in, and it was a one-lung hit, and we had to put another shot into him. Actually, I ended up having to shoot him again, 3 times total, but the first shot really wasn't that bad, and Jaeger did a great job of leading us right to him to get me that opportunity, so I couldn't be happier, and I'm going to keep after the deer the rest of the season.